Today I'm going to discuss how you can deploy Google Analytics using Google Tag Manager or GTM. But before we dive in, let's quickly examine why GTM is necessary. Number 1. GTM is a tool designed to simplify the process of managing various tags, which includes Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, LinkedIn, or any custom script on your website or mobile app. Number 2. With GTM, you can manage all your tracking and tags in one centralized platform. This makes it easier to add, edit, or remove tracking codes without directly changing any code in your website. As your business grows, you may need to have multiple third-party tracking codes. With a GTM, just a single GTM tracking code, you can automate almost all your use cases. Number 3. GTM includes a native feature that is called version control, which allows you to keep track of changes made to your tags over time. This helps you in debugging and troubleshooting tracking issues, as you can revert to previous version if needed. Number 4. GTM includes built-in tool for testing debugging tags before they go live. You can preview how tags will behave on your website without affecting the live site. Now let's dive in to see a demo. For this demo, I'll be using my Norris website. By the way, Norris is a SaaS platform where you can monetize your any content, be it any pre-recorded video or maybe your live session. Now here I have already logged in on Norris dashboard. You can see it here. I'll click on dashboard. Now on Norris dashboard, I'll click on settings and I'll go on integration here, and then I'll click on marketing tab. Here I have option to integrate Google Analytics directly, but we don't want to manage all trackings separately. Rather, we will rely only on Google Tag Manager, right? So I have already integrated it. Let me disconnect it. And I have successfully disconnected. Now I'll open Google Tag Manager, and now in order to get the tracking code of Google Tag Manager, I need to click on admin here, and then I can copy this tracking code. Or maybe if you want to understand what is tracking code, what is its details, I can click on install Google Tag Manager, and then here it is all the details. But we are only interested in its tracking ID. This is the tracking ID. I can copy it from here, or maybe I can copy it from here. So let me copy it, and then I'll open Norris dashboard and I'll paste it here, and I'll click on connect, and that's all it requires. Now I'll go back to home page, and if I click on view page source, I can see exact tracking code which is here. That should be after body tag as per the description here. Now here after body tag, this code is required, and you can see Norris has automatically placed the tracking code at the correct place, and inside the head we have this tracking code also, which is exactly this one. Now let me close this and let's click on workspace. And now in order to connect Google Analytics on Google Tag Manager, click on tags, and you see there is no tags. And let's check variables here. Now here variables, in variables I don't have any user defined variable. Now let's create a first variable. I'll click on variable and I'll click on this, and then select here constant. Now paste here Google Analytics measurement ID, which we can get from Google Analytics dashboard. Now I am here on Google Analytics dashboard. I'll click on admin, and then I'll click on data stream, and here on web tab, in case if you don't see anything, you need to click on add a stream for web and enter your web URL. In my case, my web URL is abhimanyu.norris.training. You can see it here. I'll click on it, and then this is measurement ID. I'll copy it here and I'll paste on Google Tag Manager here, and then I'll name it I'll just type here GA and then this ID, and I'll click on save. Now why I have created variable here is because I'll be reusing it everywhere. I don't need to type Google Analytics measurement ID everywhere. And why I have done it here is because, let's say at any point of time, if I want to change it, I only need to change here, and rest every functionality will work as it is. Now let's move to tags. Now let's click on new, and in the tag configuration, let's select Google tag. And now tag ID, let's select Google Analytics, and then in the triggering, let's select this initialization all page, because we want this to be available on all pages, and that's why let's select all pages. And now type here Google tag all pages, click on save, and that's it. Now let's click on preview to see if this is working or not. And this is an inbuilt feature of Google Tag Manager, which actually helps you to review your tag changes before you go live. Now enter your website URL here and click on connect, and this will open the website, and you see here a special query string in the URL GTM debug, and you see a tiny pop-up here which actually tells that Google Assistant is now connected. Now let's go back, and you can see on home page these many events had already fired, which means the tag is connected correctly. Let's click on continue. Now look at this. Google Tag has found two things here: Tag Manager code and Google Analytics, right? So this is our Google Analytics. Now to verify it, look at this CN5, and on Analytics you see CN5 here. So this way actually Google Tags is triggering our Google Analytics events. Now click on GTM, and you see tags fired GT all pages, which we had created here. GT all pages that has successfully fired. And now on Google Analytics, user engagement and page view events automatically fired. So these are the standard events. When we configure initialization all pages, these events will automatically fire. Let's close this tab, and now click on submit and click on publish and continue. And this is now published. Let's go back to workspace, and now let's check the events on Google Analytics dashboard. We can close it, and now here Google Analytics has report section, and here you see a real-time report. Now click on it. You can see one user is connected, and that user is actually on home page. So we have successfully connected our Google Analytics through Google Tag Manager on Norris websites. So here on Norris, let's say we have contact page, it will automatically fire the standard events which we have connected. In the future videos, we will try to cover any advanced use cases. We'll try to cover that. Thank you so much for watching.